So today we're going to be going over a weapon that's just come out in Hypixel's most recent update. Now unless you've already watched a different video on this weapon, then the likelihood is you probably don't even know about it. But anyway, regardless of that, let's get into the video. I hope you all do enjoy. So the weapon we're going to be looking at today, you can actually purchase from the Weaponsmith, which is, you might be thinking, well, why are we even showcasing a weapon that you can buy from the Weaponsmith? But to be honest with you, it's actually pretty revolutionary, to be quite honest. As you can see here, it's called, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Artisanal shortbow. Well, you can buy it for pretty much 600 coins, so obviously the cost is pretty much nothing. Now on face value you might think, well, this isn't really too good, plus 40 damage, that's nothing special. But if you think of it, you've got the Terminator, which is a shortbow, you've got the Juju, which is a shortbow, and now you've basically got the bottom tier of shortbow. Today we're going to basically be testing it out and seeing if it's worth getting for maybe early game players. So as you know, the base weapon literally costs like 600 coins, and I've gone ahead and got this one right here. It's hot potatoed with some basic enchantments on Reforged to Rapid because I felt that was probably the best move without spending too many coins on a Reforged stone. Now granted, not really too much can actually be expected of this weapon considering the stats, but you have got to consider that it is targeted at early game players, and not only that, it's useful to have a shortbow of some sort on you for one thing or another, whether it's doing the blaze room in dungeons or so on. And obviously you could get one for 600 coins rather than 25 mil, if you know what I'm saying. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to do a damage test. First of all with maybe an early game set of armour in the old dragon armour, and then with the set that I use, which is Necron. So we're just basically going to do a bit of a comparison. So here we are in our classic old dragon armour, and we're just going to see what sort of damage it actually does. So 8k, 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 not too bad really. So just in case you're looking at this weapon and thinking, well, this is a bit weird, it's not like a normal bow, let me give a bit of background information on a short bow. So basically if you hold down right click, it'll just shoot continuously, and then if you left click you can shoot a little bit faster, but you've got to spam it. That is pretty much all there is to it, to be quite honest with you. Now at the moment when I'm holding this short bow and I go onto my Skyblock menu and I hover over my head at the top, as you can see my bonus attack speed is nothing. Now if you can get this bonus attack speed up when you hold right click, it'll basically shoot twice as fast. The way you do that is basically usually through reforges. On your pet you can put a tiger plushie that'll give you 35%, and you can make up the rest usually through reforges really. Now just before we do test the damage in the Necron set of armour, if you've not already joined the Discord then consider doing so. It's linked in the description as always. We've got a few giveaways going on over there at the moment, so make sure you get involved. And not only that, I'm still taking questions for my 5k Q&A, which is going to be coming out in the next couple of days. So if you've not already asked me a question, then make sure to join the Discord and go in the Q&A channel and ask me a question. But anyway, now it's time to try it in the Necron armour. To be honest, this isn't really realistic. Realistically, you're not going to be using this bow for damage in Necron armour, but I just thought, why not? So let's see what we do. 15k, 15k, 15k. Okay, looks like we do just under 16k. Now obviously, like I said, if you've got higher attack speed then your DPS is going to be basically double than if you had no bonus attack speed. That's if you're just holding right click. But regardless of that, I mean, to be honest, for an early game weapon, there's not really any other good bows that are really early game. And just the fact that this is a short bow basically makes it good regardless of the damage. Not only that, the bow is literally 500 coins. Like, the bow is it's 500 coins. There's not really anything else to really say. Like I was saying, there isn't really any other good options or decent options for early game bows, so this is a little bit revolutionary in that sense. I have tried, and unfortunately you can't put stars on this bow. I mean, I'm not really sure who would be mental enough to do that, to be honest, but there probably would be a few people. Now, not only that, there is actually another new NPC just at the side of the Weaponsmith. This is a sort of a bit off topic, but I thought I'd just show everyone anyway. Basically, there is different armour sets in the game now that you can basically buy. I mean, it's just an update that's come out with the Weaponsmith update. They all have slightly different perks. They're all fairly cheap. So that's quite interesting actually. In addition to that, we've got the Weaponsmith at the side of me, and if we go in these stairs just outside the Weaponsmith, we come to a new area. Now in this area there's basically some sort of target practice going on. And basically as of now, if you've already partook in the city workshop events, then you can actually access this NPC, and he does some pretty cool things. I didn't actually do it, so I have to wait till the 9th of September, along with probably a lot of other players. But basically, he sells arrows that do different sort of abilities. The way you actually unlock these different sorts of arrows that you can buy is basically by doing these target practice. The redstone lamps you've got to shoot. I've seen videos, it looks pretty cool. I'm a bit disappointed in myself that I didn't actually partake in the workshop events, but, you know, I can't really do anything about it now. So in conclusion, it's not really anything groundbreaking for me in terms of where I am up to in the game, but for other players that have just started off, I mean, I'd be pretty happy, I'd be buzzing with this update. But anyway, like I said, there's not really too much to say about this weapon other than it's pretty good for new players. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.